Hey everybody, my name is Nathan. I'm a forecaster for the UDOT weather team, and this is going to be another one of those weekly weather video updates that we've been doing. In just a few sentences, the week ahead has a couple of things to watch for. Today being Sunday is our last shot for a couple of monsoon showers. Sometime Tuesday or Tuesday evening, we'll see a weak cold front pass through, maybe bring a couple of scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm in northern Utah. Then sometime late week, likely Friday evening, maybe Saturday, we'll see a bit more of a potent storm system move through, bring more widespread rain, and maybe even a little bit of snow for the high elevations in northern Utah. Here is what our weather pattern is looking like right now. It's about midday Sunday. There are a few features that you can make out on this loop that we should be watching for this week. The first is a low pressure system centered somewhere around the four corners. You can kind of make out like a broadly cyclonic flowing pattern here. This has been responsible for the increase in clouds and moisture over the past couple of days, and really Sunday afternoon is going to be the last day that this matters, as it is on its way out to the north and east. So while you shouldn't be surprised to see a shower or two today, I'm not expecting anything beyond that from this piece of the pattern. The more impactful bit is going to be evident offshore here over the Pacific. You can see we've got this broad fetch of southerlies ahead of a trough and some kind of northwesterly flow behind it. So we can make out some sort of an upper level trough in here. This is going to slowly approach over the rest of the week and will be the main driver for our chances of rain on Tuesday, Tuesday night, Friday night, Saturday, all that. Take a step forward and look at some model forecasts for the remainder of the week. This is one model's idea of what's going on right now in the current atmosphere. Let me delete those. As you can make out, we've got that low centered somewhere over yonder. If I page forward through the run, you'll see how that feature kind of washes out and moves off to the north and east and becomes a non-factor by this is now Monday evening. At the same time, a little piece of that trough that I'd pointed out just a moment ago is starting to move ashore. And you could see those orange colors associated with sort of troughiness or vorticity, we call it. They're arriving sometime around Tuesday. But you'll also notice this is not a super well-defined trough. There's not a ton of forcing associated with this system, so we're really thinking it's just going to be a couple disorganized showers and really not a whole lot of cold air associated with it either. What's more interesting, though, is if I press us through to this is now sort of Friday morning, what is obviously a more potent trough is now starting to move into the Intermountain West. And we do expect to see a little bit of colder air moving in with a system this potent. You can notice we've got a nice little fetch of northwesterly flow on the backside of this thing, which will be responsible for bringing in some colder air, and is the chief reason why I'm thinking we could see a few snowflakes down maybe 7,500, 8,000 feet. That's really about all I wanted to cover in today's update. I think we're trying to keep these pretty short and sweet and easily digestible. If you were looking for any more detailed information, I encourage you to call the number on screen. We're available 24/7. Always happy to help. If you have anything for me personally, don't hesitate to reach out to the email you see on screen either.